Okay, let's go figure out what this guy's up to.
We're back!
You must be tired. You should rest.
What's the situation?
Sino looks so angry.
Hmm?
Like an angry little chihuahua.
Who's this?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar Hospital served as the Academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now.
Yeah, I guess they've really been at it for a while.
They fled once we were headed to the village.
Find knowledge
Almost
capsules
as if
are
they
our
knew
knowledge
we were
capsules
on their
are
trail.
from people's heads.
Why is...
Yeah, why is that?
We may have a mole in our midst.
Ooh,
One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the Academia.
it's the little boys.
Huh?
Little boy. I
Are
mean.
our friendships that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue. Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Probably because everyone knows him.
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is, Sino's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Al-Haytham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point, but I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the Academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you?
Oh, so
If
he's
you
like
want to raise a vicious wolf,
unconsciously.
you need to make sure that you can
being a
avoid its
mole.
bite.
The Academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The Academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the Academia enters new information
Ooh.
into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing the thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
You're saying that the Academia entered my
Damn.
information into the Akasha too?
They've been like
But what's the
monitoring
point in
this guy the
doing
whole
that?
time.
My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation.
Ooh.
The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered.
That's kind of
When you would depart, the
Kinda
route you
creepy.
would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
so it just
It
like
predicted my every
cross-analyzed
move.
and predicted everything. That's pretty crazy.
The Academia has been watching you longer than you think.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's
I-
actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity
Ah.
of will and steadfast faith are
It's actually
worthless
quite
to the
interesting.
Academia. They need Sino.
Sorry, I
don't take
didn't mean
it
to
to
skip
heart.
again.
This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They
Ah, Sino.
escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Ooh.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now! If the Academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be...
One step behind
That's
him.
right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
You're getting smarter, Paimon. That's funny.
I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Ooh, everyone's like leaving for their own stuff.
After him! Please, wait! I want to go too!
No, little shit, you stay here.
You want to go too? If so,
Candace,
you have to promise you'll stay safe.
why are we gonna take this kid with us?
I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
What?
Everyone,
I'll
I
drop
leave
you in
them
the
your
cavern.
hands.
Yay! Let's go!
Little shit.
Remember to pack some food with you. Paimon feels like we're missing someone, though.
Yeah?
I'll be awaiting your good news.
Will do. Bye. I'll give you a hot.
I know the desert like the back of my hand. Is that because you play here a lot?
Because he's poor.
One
Joking.
time,
You're so light on your foot. Oh, never mind. There's some footprints. Ooh, bugs.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay.
You know,
okay.
Ether actually like
So,
blends in
we have
very
to
well
dig
with
it
the
out?
people here. He's a
Whatever
little
is
rock
down
top.
there looks like it's buried really deep.
These are likely fragments of an academia-developed device, something akin to a headset.
Ooh.
Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way
Well,
because
must be
there are
what they
device fragments
use.
scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
Okay, we'll do.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
It looks kind of
This
cool,
is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan.
There's a lot of shit buried in the
They must have
sand.
been attacked along the way.
Wait, what? Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
I think Dea
worry.
went out to get a
Grandpa's
good
gonna be
head
fine.
start.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Ooh.
Let's keep
What if they
going.
used the
We
sandstorm to
can't
cover
have
up
gone
their
far.
travels and travel through sandstorms?
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring. But you're flying.
Yeah, I'm
aren't
on
you,
your
Paimon?
flying.
Is flying over sand tiring too? Ugh, of course it is.
What is that? What is that? I'm gonna be.
Voices. Over there.
Oh shit!
It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Yeah, you do.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Oh, she is playing
Tia,
devil's advocate.
why would you? Tia!
Oh no!
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
Damn it, kid. This is why you don't bring the
are you on
freaking
their
kid along. I
side?
freaking hate that they brought a child.
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village?
Oh.
So, this is the great General Mahamatra.
Was it Dea who betrayed
Yeah,
them?
you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself. I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
I like how they came and assumed
Shut it,
before
Paimon.
asking.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, she told
Whichever
him to
side you
shut up.
pick, nothing could deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting the Scarlet King. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Ooh.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of the Scarlet King. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring the Scarlet King back to life.
Ooh.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Damn.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes,
Damn.
we've waited a long time for
They
this day
really
to come.
wonder Scarlet came back.
The sun and the moon, with these scholars in our custody, will stomp the Academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison.
That's true.
If you still don't believe me, then try asking these 2 men. They're also against the Academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
Damn.
They look more like pawns of the Academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada have to say?
All these people talking about a
Filthy
dead
traitors.
god.
Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed the Scarlet King. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the Academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage.
Ooh.
These scholars were exiled from the Academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
Damn.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Yeah.
Well, that would be bad luck for me.
He's just
However,
like, oh, well, I'll
I get
risk
the
it.
chance to observe the scholars.
His hair looks
Perhaps
like a
even
leaf.
find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the Academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the
I
Academia?
feel like everyone has
Not
something
all
against the
desert dwellers
academia.
believe in the Scarlet King, and the same applies to the Academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the Academia's way of doing things?
You Academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite.
Damn, they
just
really
like
do hate each
everyone
other.
else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
They really hate
Not
the
so
Dendro
fast.
Archon.
I'll hate them? Do you stand by everything you just said?
Ooh, yeah.
I never make empty promises.
They'll listen
You
to
know
Dana,
you're
though.
making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do
You trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm.
Oh, damn. She gonna sacrifice her
Come
arm?
on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the Academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
I feel like her
arm from the
arm.
flame mane.
I feel like her arm is already
Piqued my
destroyed.
interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
She has a mechanical arm, doesn't
You're
she?
not wrong, but
Looks
this is different.
robotic.
I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Ooh.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That's fine.
Ooh.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal. if you
Damn.
ask
What
me.
a fucking bad bitch. I'm
Ramon,
definitely rolling for this
I'm
girl.
holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
Ooh.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
Travelers just
You
like
don't have to go this far.
travelers.
That's not for you to decide.
Travelers was like,
Do
what the
it.
fuck? Oh damn. I don't know how I feel about this. Damn. Girlfriend. Oh, I can't. Oh.
Stop!
Oh, that was. Ooh, that was so
What's
close.
wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own
I
fingers.
had a feeling it was testing her,
Where's
but
the
I
sense
wasn't
in
sure.
cutting my own
I was
kin to
scared.
pieces? You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Almost lost an arm there. That's it. Let's take our small little victories and run away, please. Yum. She really like risked her
I was
biscuit
really
for that.
counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy!
That was
Have you
crazy. I
lost
don't
your
blame you,
minds?
Palma.
What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
Ugh. Such a bad bitch.
Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal,
No,
you know?
I don't blame you.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came
Jeez,
down to it, you would not lose to them either.
that's true.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you
Oh my
wish.
god, I thought she was actually
I'm sorry,
had like
dear.
furry ears,
I
but
should've
no,
stayed
it's
put
just
and
her hair.
listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Aw, very
Whatever it takes. You just might be scholar material.
sweet. Ew.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
That's funny.
Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
Oh, you're right. You know, I hope they don't actually make us go back because I need to get that waypoint. Oh, damn it! They did make me go back. Okay, I actually hope we leave the kid behind this time. I don't want to take that kid with me. He made things worse.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
No,
I'll
please.
watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
I guess we're
Okay,
doing this.
let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
She come beat your ass.
Fine.
With these guys. Oh, it's like a standoff.
They got here before us.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
You just brought one for one.
Grandpa! Why is there only one of them?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
It's a 1-for-1 exchange.
Ah,
Sounds
shitty.
fair, don't you think?
No.
Let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
You stay right there!
Damn, Dea is a little angry. What the hell? Just what's happening? Oh, she gonna be fighting. Ooh, she's mad.
Playmate, what do you think you're doing?
This is why you don't bring the kid.
Don't you see this blade here? You coward! Why are your hands shaking? Wait
Oh.
a second! It's a earthquake!
Oh, it's the sand. Is it Nahida? It's probably Nahida. Oh, damn, girl.
Paimon's dizzy.
I see we're all stuck underground now.
This day's going just great.
Dea looked like her fighting
What a
though will look
nuisance.
really freaking cool.
The sand dune
She's the cool
collapsed.
character.
I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
No doubt. Yep.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Yes.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no. He's getting confused again.
It's the dementia.
Look,
There used to be a temple here?
it seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground
Might
structures.
be the
The symbols on the gate
Scarlet
belong to the
King's old-
Scarlet King
Yep.
civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Yep, it might have been.
A miracle. Praise the
Scarlet King.
Scarlet King.
Dea's gonna kick your
Down
ass.
here. And his men too?
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
Oh damn.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
Everyone wants to go
What
inside.
are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of the Scarlet King's civilization appear. 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
That's funny.
I thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being, or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth
That's
investigating.
a good way of seeing it.
Whether
I've
they have
always thought
anything to
that
do
too.
with
I think
gods is neither
Archons
here
are
nor
just
there.
a more
Raman, what are you gonna do
powerful
about your
versions
men?
of the people around him.
I'll just let them lay here. The Scarlet King will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
I want to go inside too, no lie.
A few moments later.
Damn it! Oh, wait a second. Maybe I am supposed to go all the way down. Maybe this goes down an extra floor.
Now that's a sight to see. The Scarlet King's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here.
Yeah, that's kind
It's
of weird.
different than what I expected.
Sure are a
What
lot
the
of
hell?
plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of the Scarlet King.
Is there an Archon that... Did the other Archon die here? Because I know that they're like... Once they die, they like release all that element they have. Oh, hello. Oh shoot, look at that beautiful tree. All this water too. Where are we?
Getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Oh, that is beautiful, Paimon. You're not wrong, Paimon. Anubis. Is King Deshret like depiction
Wait.
of Anubis
What's
or
that?
something?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
It's like a tome. Oh.
These are Scarlet King runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an
Are we gonna
elegy
finally
written
figure
in
out the
ancient
truth between
script.
the
What
Scarlet
does it
King
say?
and the...
Here lies
Is there
our
an Archon?
faithful priest Kasala.
No, it's a-
His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can
Very
read
curious.
ancient Scarlet King script.
Maybe go to school.
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
Jeez.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated.
Oh.
The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
This is the remains of King Deshret. Oh, what the fuck? Ooh.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent.
This is Dendro energy.
There's a device from the Scarlet King's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Please
Isn't
do.
sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
I like how he's wearing an eye
Yes.
patch, but
However,
when the camera
under the
pans, his eye is
circumstances,
like
I prefer you to see this for
100%
yourself.
okay.
You'll understand after watching it.
Oh, are we gonna see a cutscene? We are. Okay.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise.
Knowledge
A
is
disaster
their enemy.
caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. The Scarlet King brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She
Ooh,
summoned the
Greater
priests
Lord,
to
she's
build
so
temples
prissy.
and
She's so
infused
pretty,
into them
prissy.
the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples.
So you may have
now,
accidentally brought it in.
My duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping the Scarlet King to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child.
Oh.
How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I
So
sense
she
that
sacrificed herself
the
too.
spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep.
Oh, damn.
Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
That was beautiful. A cutscene, but
The
yeah.
priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and the Scarlet King were never enemies at all.
Yep.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
So she is one of the original Archons still in this world.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's
Yeah,
no
so
reason
they've
for
been
you to
working
doubt
together the
Scarlet
whole
King's
time. They've been
technology.
friends.
You've just
Niley
witnessed his
wasn't wrong.
priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of the Scarlet King all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumors. The Scarlet King's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was all Greater Lord
Wow.
Rukkhadevata's doing.
You really...
He saw her as nothing more than a traitor.
Yeah.
Who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us
You guys
humans.
stabbed her yourselves in the
Fighting,
back.
Feuding. Double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
So were you guys, though. The people at the academia were like that, too.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this?
Probably gonna take a lot.
The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Believe it or not,
Ramon,
it's the
that's
truth.
enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Aramites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Yourselves? I don't blame him, though. Imagine all your beliefs just crumbling down
Hey.
like that.
How you doing?
Takes a while to get used to.
I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
Yeah, it'll take a
It's
while.
not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side.
It's gonna be a lot of conversing and talking.
And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you too.
Yeah, that's very kind.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes, that is
Yes.
also true.
The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
Yep.
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat.
Yep.
It's too bad he was held back by his belief in the Scarlet King. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
The outcome, at least,
Yeah,
is favorable.
everything is going well so far.
Let's
But
head back, have a proper meal, and a nice
Scaramouche is still being built as a god, so we can't take a break too
we'll
yet.
need all our energy tomorrow.
I know, it's just like, I look like that man.
Oh, we're leaving!
Stop yelling.
A precious chest? Oh my goodness. Damn, everyone's so far away.
A few moments later.
We're finally here.
Ramon, we're here.
Everything's been
Took
arranged.
a lot of
Someone
walking,
will bring
but
the village
we're
keepers
here.
back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Yeah, don't
Now that he learned the truth, he's
I think
just
we
like,
can both
yeah, I'll
agree
just
you
calm
went to
down a
hell and
little.
back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Yes, I like
Where are the
allies.
perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
I bet it's a Fatui or some shit. Oh
So
no.
these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
Ooh. He's gonna look at Sino and be like, Sino, your
All
turn.
over the desert trying to find you.
That's right.
Ooh, Sino's here.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift and painless.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I like how they're all so
I
scared
could
of
do
him.
worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise,
I have to
I'll
resort,
have to resort to
other methods.
other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to
does
extract
he
canned
talk like
knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking.
They're trying to
They
resurrect
extract
the
divine
king.
canned knowledge. Then what?
I
A god. Not
really
resurrect a
don't
god.
know how to explain it.
Or a god.
Well, you
Or a
better
god.
start talking or you'll be sorry.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
tell
want
him,
to make
Paimon.
things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. That sure
didn't know
sound
that.
like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
There's
Who's
no
Nolly?
use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may
I
seem
mean,
as if Sumeru's
I
academics
feel like
are
that
thriving,
god will belong
but ever
to,
since the death
you know.
of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata
She's
was
still with you,
us.
she just doesn't have her memories.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities.
But
The
where
Doctor was previously
is
expelled
Gnosis?
from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, The Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output.
Damn
With
it.
the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next,
They really take
they decided
Raiden's
that their new
Gnosis
god
and turn it
needed to
into...
possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
That's what's going on.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
Oh, so her memories, she took it out of her head when she shrank, probably.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom.
Yeah.
This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god,
she is a natural-born
why
god.
try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's Gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time.
So she still has her
By herself,
Gnosis.
she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
All right, let's try to keep our cool.
It may be a
If
god, but
everyone's in
she's still a
bad mood,
child.
then let's change up our scenery. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
Let's go interrogate them more. I saw a chest here.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them.
That's good.
The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too.
Yeah, don't let them run away.
Really great work, everyone.
Thanks.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
It's because there's so much shit going on to Paimon. They're gonna have to figure out so much shit now.
Hey, say something. Stop spacing out.
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Yeah, I think take
I
a break.
can go fetch some snacks.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Paimon.
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad everyone's at least getting these, you know, conversations out of the way. I'm glad they'll all fight the same goal.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
What a whirlwind of a story.
Yeah, it's been
Felt
a
like I
wild
was holding my
time.
breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Rip.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
Yeah,
So,
let's get this shit
everyone,
and nip it in the bud. Let's
Are we
go.
on the same page?
Yes.
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
The next patch, we're gonna be
It'll
really
work out for
doing a
sure.
prison break for our god. Nice. Yay. Ooh, can I sit with you?
Don't rush. Take it slowly.
He's
Would you like me to lend...
no way.
I was joking.
Ugh, you're still.
Thank you all for watching. So that'll be the end of the 3.1 Sumeru patch, the King Deshret, Scarlet King, and the 3 Magi's, which I believe for Alhaitham, Sino, and Dea. Damn, they're already complaining. Next patch, I think we're gonna be releasing our Archon, so let's get this shit on the road. Thanks for watching again. Appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Bye.